Today we will be discussing more oriented towards the career in building information modeling with respect to the AESO industry. These are the contents we are going to look into today, right from the introduction to BIM and the evolution we will be seeing and key components and what role the BIM is playing in the case of AECO and facility management and career opportunities. We will be talking more in depth about the future trends also. And as you know, we are going to launch a new live online course on BIM architecture. We will be talking more about that. And to the attendees who are joining in the session, have a special discount and offer for you. We'll show that one also. Let's move forward. Before jumping into our core part, let's see the broader view of our industry. You know, our industry consists so many segments like residential, commercial, mixed sector, energy sector, and the infrastructure sector. You know, the infrastructure is the biggest among all. Recently, for our India, there is one report released by the GW Consulting, that is Geospatial World, BIM and digital twin strategies for Indian infrastructure sector. In that one, we can see how much budget, how much amount they allocated in lakh crores for our projects, particularly infrastructure. Imagine if alone infrastructure is this much, then what about the rest of the segments, the residential, the mixed, and the energy sector? And it is divided into center, state, and private sector. Each and every figure we can see here, it is in lakh crores, not in just lakhs or simple crores. It is in lakh crores. It means our Indian government is ready to invest and ready to see the progress of Bharat in the few more years, in the coming years. When it comes to our construction and infrastructure sector, these are some key facts we observed so far. You know, by 2025, we are going to stand as the third largest construction market in the world. Uh, could you please confirm, am I audible in the chart? Thank you. Thank you. And when it comes to the market, in the case of USD, we are going to touch 1.4 trillion. And as per KPMG reports, the 80% of Indian project owners, contractors believe that the project risks are rapidly rising. To address this kind of project risks and rising challenges, of course, we have a solution, that is BIM. We will talk more about that. And when it comes to the infrastructure, which we are going to plan and build in the next few years, that is 70%. You know, our country is been developing and we will be needing more and more amount of infrastructure for our country. Then we are able to forecast 5 to 7 percentage and more the productivity boost expected by using BIM and other documentation technologies. Today we'll be more talking about BIM and how it is going to impact our industry. You know, there are so many standards, there are so many definitions for BIM, but the simple one is, say the BIM is a process which makes use of so many tools, technologies, techniques, and project management methods. Ultimately, we are going to be a safer side by using the BIM. And why it is important means, before you construct something itself, you will be able to forecast everything. The forecast risk, the forecast errors, the forecast the design, and with the help of simulations. We will be talking more about it. Then when it comes to evolution of BIM, we know, right, there is no technology has been developed overnight. Everything took time, right? Like that, from CAT to BIM, we traveled so far. Say our ancient people used to write and show something on the land. After that, on the paper, on the rocks, on the walls. Slowly, we adapted the CAD, computer aided design or drafting, AutoCAD, we all know. And after that, we moved into the 3D, XYZ dimensions. Then in 2002, everybody got to know about 3D and how it makes our construction industry process easy. Then started adapting. It is very active in the international arena. The BIM is rising, and in our India, it is very rapidly because there is so much infrastructure to be built in India. When it comes to the key components, when we say BIM, what are all will be there in the BIM? Everyone will think about 3D modeling. Yes, but that is not only the part. There are so many parts. Out of them, the 3D modeling is one. We can create the intelligent 3D models for visual representations of the project so that just by having the 2D plans or sections, elevations, details, we will be able to develop 3D models in the 3D modeling softwares. For example, Revit. Autodesk Revit is really very popular software in our industry. Maximum stakeholders, contractors, architects, and engineers are using that. So we also choose on that software only. And collaboration. Imagine if you are working on a project, if you want your group also to work in that project, is that a simple way that at a time multiple people are working in a project without clash? Is that possible in a traditional construction practices? No. But with the help of BIM softwares, we will be able to work on a single file with the help of many people. And data management. You know, when it comes to construction project, right from the inception stage or a planning stage, we will be creating and sharing multiple documents. Either it is at the stage of planning, design, construction execution, or operations. So many documents we will be creating and we will be sharing with multiple people. There we should be very, very careful because we are all human beings. Might be chances of doing some errors, manual errors, and it causes miscommunication. As per recent studies, what we come to know is 95% of the data being generated in the construction industry is being unused. People are generating the data and sharing the data, but they were not able to use it. And simulation and analysis. Suppose you designed a building or a bridge and you want to test either it will fail or withstand with loads. Before you execute it itself, you can check it in our BIM platforms by using so many techniques and tools. For that one also we have separate softwares. We will be talking more about that. And documentation. We know traditionally how we plan, how we design over a not sheets or over a papers or over a 2D documents, manually everything. But in the case of BIM, it is not the way. We can extract very easily, automatically from the BIM softwares. For example, in the Revit. Say, for example, you are building a building in the Revit. You are modeling a building in the Revit. After you did the modeling, if you want to know what is the floor plan view, section view, elevation view, everything will get to know automatically. And if you want to know how many doors, how many windows, how many RCC columns did your project includes, that also can be taken automatically by some simple clicks. That is the beauty of it. And going further, the specific importance in the case of architecture discipline. We know, right? Architects are designers. When it comes to project, first the client will contact architectural people only because they will give architectural design first. After that, the civil, mechanical, electrical, fire protection, and plumbing engineers will take that design and will design their services according to the architectural plan. not only just for the design optimization and the design, but also for visualization. There will be so much difference, right? Just showing our plan or our design on the paper and in the 3D model software. With the help of BIM softwares, before executing or before hitting the ground itself, we will be able to show everything, everything. And coordination. The coordination is very, very important between the people whenever there are multiple people. So this BIM platform plays very important role in that case also. And when it comes to engineering, yes, here comes our people: civil, structural, mechanical, electrical, plumbing, the energy analysis, sustainable engineers. However, architecture people are developing the design and the model in the BIM softwares. Likewise, all these engineers will be able to develop the model and can do analysis. So that client will get benefited and he will be get impressed, then we will get the project. When it comes to construction, we know how hectic our construction processes are. And the construction projects are not, I can say the construction projects are unique in terms of the planning, the cost estimation, site logistics, and the execution. And we cannot follow same process for all the projects because they are unique. For example, when it comes to cost estimation, traditionally how we do cost estimation, we will be receiving the architectural or some other drawings from our clients or from other consultants. Then manually we will be counting how many doors are there and what is the surface area of the wall, what is the volume of concrete, how much cubic meter of concrete or a square area of the bricks. Like these kind of things we will do the manually. But when it comes to BIM, the BIM platform with the help of softwares, once we develop the model, we will be automatically extract the quantity and the cost of the building of each every element of a brick, of a concrete, of a beam, many and many things, of a window, of a door, like this. Whatever the element we will be including in the model, we will get the cost. For that, we should have the data first. We will see that more in detail. And when it comes to facility management, what is this? We know after the planning, designing, and construction stage, what is going to happen? People are going to live inside the buildings, right? They should get proper ventilation, proper heating, and air conditioning. Without that, we can't live, right? So that is called operation space facility management. The BIM is not only limited to the planning, design, and construction. It is extending beyond these pages and into the facility management. Say, for example, you have a big building and in one corner of the room there is a fan and that is not functioning. How you will get to know about it? So, for example, you found it. Yes, there is a damage to the fan. We have to replace it. How you will get to know the specifications of that fan and how you will get to know how much amount of energy electricity it is getting consumed each and every day, each and every month, or by a year. How you are going to track your assets, how many number of assets are there in your building and how they are functioning and where are they. What about service maintenance? You brought a fridge or you brought a AHU, how it is performing? Can we do any modifications to better performance for that? All these things can be checked out using the BIM softwares. And when it comes to our core part, that is career opportunities in a building information modeling. So far, whatever I explained, the part is, and the main intention is, the boundary of the BIM is not limited. We can go beyond and above. It is not only limited to the civil guys, I mean, the civil, architectural, interior, structural. No. This is not only limited to them. We can go far and beyond, like electrical, the mechanical, plumbing, and the fire protection engineers, etc. Let's see what are the roles and responsibilities of the people who are working in the BIM areas. First, we will be having a head that is BIM manager. His roles will be looking like this. He will be responsible for the project from start to end. Then we will be having the BIM coordinator. Actually, this is a hierarchy. We are coming from the top actually. You will see more roles and responsibilities of the people. Then we have a BIM modeler. Yes, this is our specific interest, BIM modeler. The person whoever want to pursue their career in the building information modeling, their role will be starting with the BIM modeler. We create 3D models of buildings or infrastructure projects or bridges or whatever the built asset. We will be receiving either PDF drawings or CAD drawings. We will be importing those drawings into our BIM software or a RIIT software. Then, by understanding the 2D documents or drawings, we will be developing a 3D model. Yes, this is our first step, what we will be doing after getting a job in a BIM company as a BIM modeler and BIM analyst. And it is again one more role to the people who are working in the BIM. These people can provide insights into the design optimization, energy efficiency, and cost estimation and all. Moving further, we have BIM Technician. These people also will be assisting us in creation and maintenance of BIM models. And BIM Specialist. After getting some exposure and the experience, say for example, my background is civil engineering. I joined in a company as a BIM modeler. I started learning Revit. Now I am satisfied with my expertise in the civil field. Yes, I can model the building now, bridge now, whatever it is, I can model. Now it is time to start understanding how other discipline people are working. We have to understand their practices and their specifications also, so that communication and coordination will be easy. Then we will get a role as a BIM specialist. It means interdisciplinary exposure. I am not only limited to either civil or architectural, but also I am having a knowledge of some mechanical things, electrical things, so that I can lead a project. He will be standing as a BIM specialist, coordinating with multiple people. Then BIM Architect. Yes, the people who have the degree in the BIORC, simply they can jump into the BIM Architect position. And similarly, they will be having these kind of responsibilities, developing a 3D model of their architectural design and sharing with the stakeholders. Then BIM Engineer. When it comes to the design part, we know there is a huge difference between BIM modeling and BIM designing. So far in the industry, I have been seeing so many modelers. The people are learning the Revit software and jumping into the industry, and they are starting modeling. Yes, that comes under the part of BIM modeler. Now, when it comes to BIM engineer, suppose you understood the meaning of modeler and this designer. You know, in the industry, what happens is designer will give the drawings and the design intent. Then modeler will take the drawings and develop the model. Both are having the equal importance. So it is our wish, either we want to become a BIM design engineer or a BIM modeler. Then when it comes to again the BIM project manager inside the organization, same will be handling the projects. Then when it comes to BIM researcher, for suppose you find a very huge interest in the BIM, you don't want to work in a company but you want to conduct a research on that, yes, you can go ahead. There are so many companies which gives you BIM researcher positions, and there are so many higher education opportunities for you. You can go through in the research field, and you know the minimum qualifications will be ranging from the MTech in the engineering and the PhD for these positions if you want to go into research field. This is so far about the BIM roles and the responsibilities of the people. Then here comes the BIM educator or a trainer. The beauty of the civil engineering area is we can stand on our own feet and we can live. Say, for example, you are going to pursue the career in the BIM field. Obviously, you are going to learn some softwares, right? You not only need to get a job in a company, you can work as a freelancer. Say, first start from small projects, take act as a freelancer. You develop the 3D models, produce the drawings, done. So, and this growth is purely depends upon individual and the ability to share the knowledge to teach these things is require some commitment and dedication and the communication skills. Once you are okay with the skills in the BIM, then you can become a educator or a trainer. And of course, whatever now I am doing actually, that is also and this is also part of BIM educator or a trainer. Now let's come to the skill set. What are all the skill sets we should have? When it comes to technical skills, must and should we should have a proficiency in BIM softwares. For example, this Revit, ArchiCAD, or AutoCAD, Navisworks, Bentley, MicroStation, Ecosim, Tekla Structures. There are many softwares. Yeah. Yes, you can expect in our upcoming live course, I will be covering all this. Our core interest will be in this Revit architecture, but I will be showing you what are all the softwares available in the industry and what are all popular. And when it comes to the collaboration, you are not alone whenever you are in the BIM project. You are not alone. There will be multiple people around you. You have to communicate with them. You have to get the data from them and you have to start your work. Yeah, that's called collaboration. And analytical thinking. Yes, for sure. Uh, as we are engineers and we are working on problems and practical challenges to build buildings, to build bridges, to meet the people, to make and to enhance the human beings' lives on this earth more pleasant. We should have analytical thinking. And the last one is very important continuous learning. Right? How the technology is getting evolved. I hope you heard of ChatGPT, the Bard AI, Midjourney, Microsoft Copilot, the Bing. All these are artificial intelligence tools. We should get update ourselves. For example, say 1 decade back, everybody was learning CAD, AutoCAD. Now people interest is shifting towards Revit. Maybe tomorrow some other new software may come. Maybe people again will jump into that. What we have to understand is we should be updated ourselves with related to the industry. There should be no stopping point for our learning. Yes, when it comes to future trends, we are going to integrate the BIM with AR, VR for the visualization of functional systems and cloud based. Sometimes it does not require you to have all the softwares in our laptop to work on the BIM projects. You can work online, that is cloud based BIM. And when it comes to digital twins, this is next level of building information modeling. You can track each and everything and you can control. Say, for example, you are in the office and there is something going on in your home and you want to control. Yes, you can do with that digital twins. Yeah, this is so far about the building information modeling, roles, responsibilities, and the future trends we can see. Now, I would like to grab your attention to our upcoming live new online course that is on BIM and Revit architecture. I'm not sure how many of you gone through the brochure or a website we have shared. earlier. But let me show you here itself what we are going to trying to do. I hope my screen is visible to you. I just now opened RIIT Software. Is it visible to you? Can anyone confirm? Yes, thank you. See, this is the user interface of Revit. When we say Revit, it is not only Revit architecture or structure. I hope you are following my cursor, right? See, here is an architecture tab, structure tab, steel tab, precast systems. In these systems, we can find a lot of things related to MEP. But in our course, our interest will be on the Revit architecture. You see, wall, door, windows, components, columns, roof, ceiling, floor, curtain systems, curtain grid and mullions, railings, staircases, rooms, many and area development plans. We are going to work with each and every command present here. Let me show you, for example, let me open another view. This is the sample project which is developed by the Autodesk, and we will be learning more about it and we will be able to develop each and everything. For example, how to model a building and how to model the landscape, etc. and etc. I can say, yes, this is a simple software. We can learn very easily with the proper guidance and a mentor. You know, whatever you see here, this is all parts of the Revit software. Now I clicked on a single window. When we go about it, we can see what is the size of the window, what is the height of the window, what is the width of the window. And when it comes to basic wall, this is the wall actually we are using in this project. When we go to structure, then we can see what are the layers of that wall. It includes the concrete, wood, and so many other structural layers, including the timber and the finishes, the paint, whatnot. This is ultimate BIM software, I can say. We can put inside the project whatever we want and whatever needed to our project. You can model the roads, you can model the bridges, you can model the trees, you can model the land. And let me show you the magic. See, first we started developing 3D model and we did it. Now we want floor plans, sections or elevations. How to get it? See here, already we have, I will show you. I hope you are following my cursor. For example, I'm going to the sheets area. Say, for example, this is one of the drawing sheet we produced by using the software. And we'll be able to give more and more information and tags also. What is this about and how it is? And it is schedule of the plants. How many number of plants are there? And which type of plants? And when it comes to the floor plans, you see, this is level 1. It means ground floor. Yes, it is the ground floor and we can see what are else there in the ground floor. It is a room legend. Bathroom is there, hall is there, kitchen, dining, laundry, living and mechanical room. And not only this, there are many and many. These are floor plans. Now we'll jump into the elevations. This is south elevation. What if you want to see it from the south elevation? What if from the longitudinal section? What are there? Everything we can extract from the BIM software, that is Revit. And when it comes to the stair sections, inside of this software, we can see stair section. At what level the staircase is starting and until what level this is ending. You know, the beauty of the software is you do one change at one place, it will be replicating at each and every space. I will show you that right now itself. I am taking a 3D view of it. Say for example, here is the staircase. Now I selected it and I am deleting it. Yes, I deleted. Now let's go to our elevation. Stair section. Where is the stair? It's gone, right? That is the beauty. That is the beauty of the 3D modeling software, especially this Revit. Now let's go back and do Control Z. Our staircases came. Let's go here. Yes, our staircase is here. Not only this, there are many and many functionalities of Revit. We can do wonders. We can plan things and we can execute things just by having the 2D plans. For example, I hope you are able to see my AutoCAD screen. This is a floor plan. Just by having these kind of floor plans, we can develop the 3D models. Yes, and we will be able to show the models looking like this. Let me switch it to full view. Yes, yes. Like this. Beautiful 3D models, which can be used for the implementation on the site. And it is not only limited to the software. We can execute this using augmented reality, the virtual reality for immersive experience. Of course, that is actually advanced topic, but it is really worth to know about it. Not only homes, we can build, we can model anything we want. I hope this is making sense to you and you are getting an idea what you will be able to learn. From the scratch, we will be able to learn how to work with Revit. For example, I want to create a new project. How to create a new project? Yes. Now I am going to explain this user interface again. This is a fresh user interface. Nothing is here. Then if you want to start building a project, we can. I can say yes, it is simple software. We can learn it very easily. Then simple as it is, let's pick a door and place a door here. Let's pick a window and place a window. If you want to see this in the 3D, how it is getting developed, let's go to 3D. Let's zoom in. Yes, this is the door which equipped. Let's extend this. Yes, this is the door and this is the wall and this is the window we placed actually. And we are not only limited to these available door families. We can switch to whatever you want. Let me make it as a single door now. Yes, it is a single door now. And if we want to load some more families from the internet, yes, we can do that. Let me show you. Let's go to the insert tab and load a family. Let's go back and load Autodesk family. Yes, load Autodesk family. Here you can search for the families whatever you want. For example, we want to import a table. Let's search for the table. Yes, we got tables. And it is your wish what kind of table you want into your project. Now let's search for a chair. Yes, these are all number of chairs and types of chairs available in the Autodesk family. See furniture table, dining table, what not. Say for example, plumbing fixtures. We want water closet into our project. Let's search for the water closet. Yes, what kind of water closet you want? You can drag into the project and you can use. We can do amazing work with the Revit. I'm damn sure on that. And what do you else need? You can see here there are so many uh, types of families here. You want duct, door. Say I clicked on the door. Now you can see how many types of doors are available. You want external doors or internal doors. What kind of doors you want? You can. And when it comes to pipes, you can load the pipes whatever you want, wherever you want. Then structural framing, the steel sections and the plumbing fixtures. Whatever the plumbing fixtures you want, the drains, sinks, the water closets, and water basins and sinks, many and many. Like this, everything will be available inside the Revit environment. If we don't have, then we can download the families from the third party sites also. For example, I hope you are able to see my screen. I am typing BIM object. The BIM object is a platform to download the Revit families. We can browse for more families here and we can download and we can use. This is one of the platform. Yeah, these are all kind of things we can do by using our BIM software, that is Revit. I hope you are getting an idea what we are going to do in our future live online course, that is BIM and Revit architecture. Let me show you what I mentioned actually in the brochure. I particularly personally designed this course from the scratch. The person who are not civil engineer also can attend and will get to know all about it. Yeah, from that stage I developed this course. Right from the meaning of what is architecture, what is engineering, construction and operations industry, and the industry sectors, construction pages and whatnot. And what is the fundamentals of the CAD and BIM? How it started? What is the real meaning of CAD? What is the real meaning of BIM? And how our mindset should be to jump into the BIM field? And what are the standards, the principles, and the common terminologies in the BIM? Everything, the content I prepared. And when it comes to BIM tools and softwares, there is not only one, there are many, right? What would be beneficial for us, what we can learn, and what we should learn. And when it comes to advanced, not only just for the BIM planning, design, and construction, what about sustainable design and energy analysis, the cost estimation, and for the facility management and prefabrication, and integration of AR and VR, whatnot? I am going to cover and we are going to know more about each and everything and the journey of our BIM in Indian AECO industry. Then when it comes to the Revit, yes, we are having so many CAD plans, the PDF plans, architectural plans. We will be taking each and every one, everything, and we will be developing 3D models out of this. We'll be demonstrating based upon a project, not just simply modeling walls, doors, windows. No, nothing like that. How a typical BIM engineer or a BIM modeler works in a project. Like that, we will be exploring this course. After this, exploring the course and getting satisfied with the software knowledge, yes, say now I learned to BIM. What next? We should document it, right? We should be able to extract the quantities, the drawings, how we are going to do that. After that, portfolio. You know, the recruiters are asking for portfolio. The recruiters are conducting tool tests. They are not simply taking the candidates. So it is very important to develop our own portfolio, which is our practice, our work, our modeling expertise. We will printing in the sheets. We will taking a snapshots of our projects. Then I will be assisting you people in preparation of your resume, portfolio, and how to reach the recruiters, how a BIM resume should be, and how we are going to prepare for the interview. All these things I will be assisting to you. You will be not alone. I will be there along with you. Once that is being done, then we'll recap whatever so far we discussed, and in the course we'll be discussing. Then we'll be discussing the latest trends. What next? Yes, I learned the Revit now. I prepared my portfolio. I will be landing in the job. What next? Everything we will be focusing more. and some national, international BIM certifications and training we will explore, and some community and resources. You know, since 4 years, I have been gathering many and many documents and drawings and the contents and the standards related to the building information model.